Why, Agent Wilmore?
Why, Agent Cook?
You picked a great day to be late. There's some big gun in from D.C. I don't know what's up, but it looks serious.
Well, hello to you too. I don't think that it really matters which choice we make here. And it seems like Cook and Wilmore aren't exactly good buddies.
He's probably here to make sure we're not stealing paper clips.
So we are playing Agent Wilmore. Okay, it's always good to know where the fire exits are. Okay, there's only 4 rooms, including this meeting room. Where's all these telephone and voices coming from? I'm guessing that this is our office. Before we do some work, let's poke around a little bit. In this area, they've definitely included a lot of detail. I'm not too sure how it's going to work out later on in the game, as usually with games like these, they'll pour a lot into the first areas, and it just suddenly declines as it goes on. But we will see.
Hey, partner, how's it going?
So who's the big gun from D.C.?
I think his name is Skinner. Assistant Director Skinner.
What case is she working on?
Pull tab counterfeiters and the militia group still active in the Northern Cascades. And an assist to the DEA on a meth lab ring, but handling things okay.
Did Shank seem upset?
Well, he smiled at me. That's never a good sign.
Okay, well, he seems a little bit more human. I'm guessing they do get on quite well. But we can't actually examine his office. So Skinner's actually here from the actual TV series. I mean, we have already seen Mulder and Scully, but that was quite an intro. I don't really know what to make of it at the moment, as I mean, it's your typical sort of X-Files intro, but it seems very hammed up.
Come back later, please.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this definitely sounds like a very busy office environment, but we have 2 people working quietly in their office at the moment. I'm not going to dilly-dally too long with looking at all these details here. Well, they've left 1 donut for us. Wait, what? Okay. These photos look pretty vague in detail. Okay. It's nice they've added these touches to the game. It seems like Wilmore isn't a fan of clay pigeon shooting. But it's nice to know they're taking care of health and safety in this game. And like all good adventure games, we do actually have an inventory system. We will look at these soon enough. Wait, oh, it's a lockpick. I thought it was a glue gun for a second. Okay. We have taken all that we can take. Okay, now time to explore our office. Some of these things make absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. So it seems like Wilmore likes the arts. It's always good to get to know our main character a little bit better.
Wilmore.
Agent Wilmore, I want to see you in my office.
We were there. We were literally there like 2 minutes ago. It's fine. I don't think these are that important. What was that? Wow. That makes it all worthwhile. Okay, so don't actually know our details just yet. Aha. Okay, we've seen these. I think... Oh, wait a minute. We have pretty much seen what we can see. I'm not going to delve too deeply into the case files as they are very unimportant, like a lot of these are really. Anyway, let's advance the plot.
Come in. This is Assistant Director Skinner.
Agent Wilmore.
Sir? Sir?
Two of my agents are missing, Fox Mulder and Dana Scully. I haven't heard from them in 3 days. I'm extremely concerned.
Okay, what's with these questions about being romantically involved?
Are they romantically involved?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Where were they last seen?
In my office in D.C., right before they left.
What case were they working on?
I'm not quite sure. All I have is this travel requisition which shows that they were going to Everett, Washington.
These two agents were able to function with a high degree of autonomy due to the nature of the cases they pursued.
Well, we all pretty much know who Mulder and Scully are.
Can I get their cell phone numbers?
You'll find it in the dossier, however, they're not answering.
Have they disappeared before?
No, not like this.
Well, I mean, this is set between, well, I believe production was started at the end of season 3, start of season 4. I believe this was wrapped up around season 5. I mean, the game was released, I believe, end of season 5, shortly before the first film. So I think there's been some disappearances, kind of.
Have they been romantically involved in the past?
As I say, I don't know. I don't believe so.
Should Cook be involved in this investigation?
Well, it's up to you, really. You know the Bureau's policy on backup? I would suggest you use all available resources.
You know of anything unusual in Everett?
There's nothing that I'm aware of.
What should I do with my current cases?
Hand them off to Cook. I know he's busy, but this is priority. File an APB on Mulder and Scully, then give your current case files to Cook. A.D. Skinner will join you shortly.
I guess we are done here. How do we get out? There we go. Whoa, I'm slightly lost here. Oh.
So, okay. What's happening? You can't just sit on this. You gotta tell me what's happening.
Well, we don't know Cook well enough to be mean to him. Let's just take it seriously.
A couple of agents have disappeared. A pair out of D.C., Mulder and Scully, male and female. Been gone for 3 days.
Okay, we're back now. I have no idea which room I came out of. I mean, originally. We're back on track now. We probably should not ask Cook to do this APB as we were requested to do it personally.
Shanks wants me to hand my cases off to you.
Great. Thanks, Golden Boy.
Okay, let's go and file this APB. Oh, I forgot about this. Our inventory is filling up very fast. So we know our name is Craig Wilmore, and the password is not so obvious, but it's actually Shiloh.
You've got mail.
Play rugby? I mean, I live in England, and I know rugby is one of our national sports. But on a personal suggestion, each to their own, I guess. I mean, I've never been a fan myself, but, you know. You do you. Okay, well, it seems like Mark Cook and Craig Wilmore do get on. I mean, I believe they must be partners as such. Or they just share the same office environment. So we do actually have access to a lot of resources in this game. I don't think we need to use this just yet, but we can actually discover some names. I mean, I can take suggestions of people to find. I'm not going to go too much into detail, as you'll be able to find a lot more information online. Oh, well, what the hell is folder? I was meant to type in Fox Mulder, but never mind. And one last one before we get on with the plots. Oh, maybe the production of this game was a bit too early on for that information. Anyway, we have done what we have needed to do. Well, actually, we haven't done what we needed to do. There's the APB staring at me straight in the face. There we go. I think we are done here. Let's head out.
I suggest we start with the motel where Mulder and Scully are staying. I'll be waiting for you in the car.
Here we go. So this is our PDA, which handles locations of where we're going to visit. And currently we're in Seattle. There are a few locations we can visit, which are our own apartment, which I'm not going to do just yet. Field office, which I believe is where we are now, and the crime lab, which we have no reason to go to at this current time. We also have a note system. Well, that's just a map again. An address book, which I believe there is quite a number of addresses we can visit. Well, not visit, or view. And we can view our emails from here as well. So you don't actually have to keep coming back to the office to read any of this information. But at the moment, we'd head to this Comedy Inn.
Can I help you?
Sophie the gorilla?
You sure I can't help you, gentlemen?
Yeah, you can help us. We're just looking around at the moment. Oh. Hi, Skinner.
Why would they stay in Everett instead of Seattle?
I have no idea. Maybe they were being budget-minded.
Hope there aren't any surprises waiting for us in their rooms.
Well, they've surprised me before, but I know what you're saying.
They didn't have any enemies, did they?
Everyone has enemies, Agent Wilmore.
Why didn't they contact our offices before they began their investigation?
Actually, that's one of the questions that I'd like answered.
A blue one and a white one and a yellow one and a orange one.
Oh. Hi. Why can't we look at these brochures? I'm sure there'll be lots of lovely information they could put here. Oh, okay.
Your little girl is beautiful.
Thank you. She's 3.
Would you like a gumball?
Orange.
Thank you. I didn't have a nickel.
That was really nice of you, Will.
We're looking for information on 2 FBI agents who checked in here.
Can you show me some identification?
Of course. Maybe we should have done that first.
Please don't do that. Do you know how many people do that with me sitting right here?
No.
Well, you're not the first. What are you, a child? I said don't do that.
Oh, that was lovely.
What's the matter with you?
How do you put it? Oh, hold on. There we go.
We're looking for information on 2 FBI agents who checked in here.
Mm-hmm. And their names would be?
Agents Mulder and Scully.
Oh, yeah. They paid for a week in advance. Room 3 and 4.
Did you notice anything unusual about the 2 agents?
The guy was kind of spooky. Other than that, no.
Did anything unusual occur while they were here?
Not that I can remember.
Do you have the make and license number of their rental car?
Sure, it's on the form, assuming they told the truth.
Could you write it down for me, please? Would you take us to their rooms, please?
Sure, come this way. Here we go. This is his room. She stays next door.
Thank you.
I hope there aren't any dead bodies in here. I got finals coming up next week. You can get in and out through here.
Did they ask you to unlock those doors?
Did they look unlocked? No, they didn't.
Thank you. We'll, let you know if we need anything else.
You know where to find me.
Why don't you start with Mulder's room? I'll take Scully's.